Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Monday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I am your host, the one, the only, Philly Pete. We're here live. We're here live on YouTube. YouTube, come on in, check us out. Just going to switch gears here. YouTube, come on by, check us out. Subscribe to 12 Ounce Sports Network. Give us a thumbs up. The chat is always open. All right, come on in. We got a lot of action tonight. College football, NHL. We're ready to rock and roll. We truly, truly are. So come on in. I'll be your host for your next 27 minutes here as we discuss, a lot of hockey. I will probably talk a lot of hockey, some college football. So let's rock and roll. Also, don't forget to check out the 24/7 12 Ounce Sports streaming platform as well. On top of that, you get the nerd look today. I was able to work from home today, which was awesome. You get the nerd alert, glasses and everything. El Professore, pretty much, for the most part, the professor. So, hey, man, I'm telling you right now, clients have been red hot on Dub Club right now. We've been hot. Those that are a big fan of, those that are a big fan of, NHL, red hot right now. I mean, if you want a free week, sign up. I'm telling you, it's still there. It's not going away. Those that are smart enough will realize that sooner or later. But, I'm ready to hit up some NHL. We had a couple winners earlier today. Clients cashed out on the over on the Leafs and the Jets game. I have a personal – I wanted to give this out, but I didn't have time because I was in a meeting. But it was a personal parlay. It was Jets, Devils, and then as for a two-teamer. And then not have a four-teamer. It's those two, but then I added on the Flyers and the Canucks. So, we'll see what happens. That's this evening is a huge payout. We'll see what happens. But let's kick it off. All right, let's kick it off. We'll get some college football going and go from there. Okay. We have a Monday Night Football game tonight. Okay. Packers Saints. This is not interesting whatsoever. Definitely not interesting at all. So, we'll see what happens. But I'll still give you guys a free play out there. Deontay Johnson goes to the Texans. Top tight end Claire commits to Ohio State. Walker Buehler going to the Red Sox. Interesting. Very interesting going from the Dodgers to the Red Sox. That's something that I wish the Phillies had a chance to get. But, of course, he ain't, going to Boston, it makes a lot of sense here. A lot of sense. just a lot going on. I'm just very disappointed with the way that the Phillies have been doing. They haven't done anything at all besides sign a closer and a relief pitcher. I'm not thrilled about that. Really not helping the cause whatsoever for their liking for me at all. So very disappointing so far in terms of what the Phillies have done in the offseason. So okay. Other than that, all right, let's go to the NFL. All right, Saints, Packers. Packers minus 14.5. You can get the 14 at minus 145. I'm not touching this game at all. Over-under is at 43.5. Saints are plus 700 tonight. They are. They got to keep informed with the Lions and the Vikings. 2 games ahead of them. Must win. On top of that, the Saints aren't great at all. Okay, Saints are brutal. They start off so hot, 2-3-0, and it's funny, man. Everyone thought that the Saints were going to be a really good team this year, and unfortunately, they weren't even close. Not even close. All right, so I'll stick to my guns here. All right, and we'll do a couple plays tonight in this game, just because it's the gift that keeps on giving. And we're going to rock out the Green Bay Packers minus 14. Okay. We're going to rock out the minus 14. We'll buy the half a point. Small money, quarter of a unit, if that, maybe half a unit, but nothing more than that. Packers minus 14. I like the full game under as well. But Spencer Rattler coming into Lambeau Field. It's freezing. The frozen tundra is in full effect. Okay. Now, if Kamara was around, if Alvin Kamara was around, I think this game would still Green Bay would probably still win that game, but it'd be a little bit easier on Rattler's hands. It would be. So he's out, and it's not going to be a great night for Spencer Rattler. Okay, he's going to rely a lot on the run game, and it's tough enough that they don't have Kamara. Okay, so very, very, very bad, very bad. The Packers, though, they're all but mathematically ensured of making the playoffs, but they need to at least go in as a second wild card. So, which would likely avoid the NFC North champ regardless in the first round. Jordan Love has tossed 4 touchdown passes with no interceptions across his last 2 games that were both at home. And, of course, the 49ers and the Dolphins was an easy cover. Okay, here we go. Here's New Orleans. Should be an easy cover as well. So let's rock that out this evening. Green Bay Packers minus 14 in the full game under. My more favorable play here is Packers on the spread. It's a lot of points, but I feel like Green Bay takes care of it. I don't even know who's going to step up for New Orleans tonight. I expect a blowout, to be honest, by halftime in this game. So there you have it. Green Bay spread and the under between the Packers and the Saints. All right. College football, you had a great game right now. Fresno State just lost in overtime to Northern Illinois in 2 overtimes. Then you had Texas San Antonio that just blew out Coastal Carolina. There's this not much going on. That's it for tonight. You got a couple games tomorrow. You actually have one game tomorrow. South Florida and San Jose State. That's really it. And then, of course, like the majority of the games are on Thursday, and then all over the weekend, which leads us into pretty much the college football second round of the season. I'm curious to see, because right now I saw Penn State minus 10.5 to as high as minus 11, and just curious to see, like, the projected score is Penn State by 17. This should be interesting. It should be a very interesting game here. And I'm not surprised. A couple of people on Boise State plus 11. That's fine. I know it's a little bit of a high game. Penn State was minus 8.5 at home versus SMU, destroyed them. Now you're on a neutral field, though, however, and they're minus 11. People might think Boise's the better team, but this is going to be the best defense that they've played, all year, to be honest. I just feel as though Penn State, I don't know if they're going to cover that 11-point spread. It's a lot. Gene T, I know he's a Heisman runner-up, but again, this is going to be probably the best defense he'll play all season, and a more versatile team and a more grittier team, of course, in Penn State. So they haven't seen a team like this at all. No disrespect to them in their conference, but to be fair here, Penn State's a little bit better, game-wise, team-wise, compared to, the teams that Boise State has played throughout the entire regular season. Now, the defensive line for Boise State is very underrated. We have a chance here. But at the point here, I just feel like, Drew, I know we're a little bit ways away. I could talk more about it, but I just feel like Drew Aller needs to be more composed as the days go by. So, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when that's done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, give me a quick 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, we're going to talk NHL. NHL free plays. We're going to go through every game tonight that we have. Two games earlier today. New Jersey took care of business, and the Jets took care of business with the full game over in that game as well. So sit back, relax, give me 2, and I'll be right back. Let's have fun. Let's have fun with this Monday edition. All right, we're getting closer to Christmas, and I'm in the mood for giving some free plays out that are also client plays. So Best Bet has been released to my subscribers on YouTube, and listen. Everyone here is probably going to get it as well. I'm going to give it to you guys. All right, it's a 1.5 unit play as well, and let's continue to cash and have fun with this NHL season because it's been fun. We've been having a great season so far, and I look forward to giving out more winners for everyone. Sit back, relax, give me 2. This is the Monday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. Let's go.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right. At 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Monday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I'm your host, the one, the only Philly Pete. We're here live on YouTube, of course, the granddaddy of them all, and the 24/7 12 Ounce Sports streaming platform. Come on in, check us out, subscribe to 12 Ounce Sports, give us a thumbs up, and the chat is open. All right, come on in. Let's talk some hockey or sports in general. What's your favorite play for tonight? What are you on? A lot of hockey plays are going out tonight. My clients just got 8 plays tonight, one being a 3-unit max play, and there's a 1.5 unit play as well that my subscribers got on YouTube, which I'm going to give my viewers at home the play as well. So, but without further ado, let's start the show with some NHL. Let's start talking some NHL here tonight. All right, to kick everything off tonight, the Philadelphia Flyers at the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is an even matchup. Both teams, Philly minus 106, Pittsburgh minus 104, as clear as it gets. Pens, 75% of public money on the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. Full game over 6. Hold on one second. Almost up. Almost up. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Little technical difficulty there. Just have to help my daughter with something. Okay, Flyers, Penguins. All right, 75% of the public money on the Penguins tonight. Over 6. Over 6 is at minus 125, minus 130 tonight. All right, so yeah. So that's what we have right now. 6.5 is at plus 100, but we're going to buy down to 6 at minus 130 there for everybody. 60% of the public money on the over. All right. Tonight, I'm going to go Flyers money line tonight. All right, minus 106. I'm going to take that. I love the full game over 6 and the first period over 1.5. And guess what? When we get towards the end of the show, I'll give you guys my best bet. That's a 1.5 unit play. And we'll rock out with that. So Flyers money line, first period over 1.5, full game over 6 is where I'm at this evening between Philly and Pittsburgh. Last game that they played, we saw a lot of overs. We saw a 7-6 game. So to be short and sweet with you guys. All right. Next up. All right. Calm down. Okay. Next up, Tampa and Florida. All right, Tampa and Florida. Tampa and Florida. All right, here we go. Florida minus 160 on the money line. The Tampa Bay Lightning now plus 140 on the money line. Okay. Over under here is at 6.5 at minus 120. 70% of the public money right in Florida. And the over is split 50-50. Okay. I'm gonna take a shot here tonight. Take Tampa Bay money line at plus 140 and the full game over 6.5. I'll take that. Okay. Tampa Bay money line plus 140, full game over 6.5. I like as well between Tampa and Florida. We'll go from there. Again, I feel like this is a game where we could. It's a back-to-back, obviously, but gotta take a shot. Gotta take a shot with a couple of these dogs here tonight, and Tampa is one of my dog plays tonight. Tampa plus 140 on the money line and the full game over 6.5 between the Bolts and the Panthers. All right, Montreal, Columbus. All right, Columbus minus 120 on the money line. Montreal plus 110. Over 6 here today at minus 130. Okay, 50%. If this is a half spot here, half and half on the money line. Yes, 60% of the public money on the over 6. Okay, you can get 6.5 at plus 105 if you want, but I want to take a shot here. You know what? I'm gonna go a little crazy here. I like the first period over. I like the full game over. However, I want to go take a chance here with Columbus puck line. Okay, at plus 200. All right, minus at plus 200 here, the minus 1.5. All right, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, come on. Minus 120 is the money line right now for Columbus. But the puck line is what I'm on. All right, so Columbus Blue Jackets puck line at plus 200 is likely going to be my play here this evening. Okay, I just a feeling. I want some value. This is a good value spot. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go Columbus, Montreal. First period over 1.5, full game over 6, and Columbus puck line at plus 200. All right, there you go. Habs, Jackets. That's all you need to know. All right, Washington, Boston. All right, Washington plus 120 on the money line. Boston minus 133, minus 135. 60% of the public money on the Bruins. Okay, a little surprised by that, but not gonna scare me at all. 60% of the public money on the over as well. This over kind of scares me a little bit. Over 5.5 at minus 110. It's as good as it gets. But I'm going to take the road dog here. All right, the Washington Capitals money line plus 120. I'm going to ride with tonight, and I do lean the over 5.5. All right, now let's kind of scroll back a little bit to. I just want to scroll back because I kind of been missing out on the trends with the over under. So Flyers and Penguins. All right, the over is 37, 30, and 2. All right, the over in Tampa and Florida combined is 34, 27, and 5. All right, Montreal and Columbus 39, 24, and 4. Okay, and then the Washington Boston is the under is favored 33, 31. And 4. So, Philly, Tampa, Montreal games, I'm on the overs. The trends are on the over for these games combined for these teams. But Washington, Boston, I lean the under 5.5. Not a play. It's not on my card. It didn't make it. But if I had to take a lean in this game, it would be the under 5.5 at plus 100. But I do like the Capitals tonight, plus 120. I mean, I just feel as though they are the better team. They're the better team. A lot of these road teams are ready to go home for the holiday. But I just feel like, we might see a couple dogs win here tonight. That's why I have Tampa at plus 140, and I'm going to go with the Caps plus 120. Simple as that for this evening. The rest of the slate tonight, we have a couple games. Obviously, Jersey won 5-0, Winnipeg, and then Winnipeg won 5-2 today in regulation. So, all right, St. Louis, Detroit. St. Louis plus 100, Detroit minus 110. Over-under here is set at 5.5. All right. The under is 37, 26, and 5. I do love the under 5.5 at plus 105 here. 65% of the public money on the Red Wings and 65% of see, you're funny. 65% of money on the over. What are you doing, silly? Want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Oh. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. You're so funny. Gotta love the spirit. Kid is off for another week and a half, I should say. It's wild. Kid doesn't go back till after the new year. Gotta love it. But back to the basics here. St. Louis. I'm gonna ride the gun here, and take the St. Louis Blues money line at plus 100, and I'm gonna go with the full game under. The under, like I said, the under is 37, 26, and 5. So that's what I'll take here. Blues money line, full game under 5.5 at plus 105 is what I'm leaning here. I'm going to go against that 65% of the public money that are on the Red Wings and the over. So that's what I'm doing. Stop, silly. You're such a nut. You know that? Hold on one second. Okay, come on. All right, hold on, baby. All right. St. Louis Blues money line plus 100 and the full game under 5.5. Okay, both at plus money. I'll take that. Buffalo Islanders. Stop it. Isles. I'm gonna drop you then. I'm gonna put you down. All right. Hold on. Islanders minus 150 on the money line. Hold on. Islanders minus 150 on the money line. Buffalo plus 140. Almost done. 5 minutes, okay? Okay. Buffalo plus 140 and the Islanders minus 150. So it looks like Islanders. I just don't know. This game is interesting because 70% of the public money is on the Islanders here, and 65% of the public money is riding on. Sorry about that. A little blooper. 65% of the money is on the over. Now the over is at 5.5. You can get over 6 at plus 105. The over 5.5 is at minus 125. So, the over is 36, 25, and 7. That's a pretty hefty amount between these two combined. So, my betting with the Islanders, I hate it, but I'm gonna roll with it. So, let's go. New York Islanders. I'm gonna go with the puck line here tonight. Isles puck line at plus 160, and then the full game over 5.5 at minus 125. So Islanders puck line plus 160, full game over 5.5 at minus 125. There you go. Sabres, Isles, and we'll go from there. That's a really solid, interesting stat there. 36, 25, and 7 to the over between those two teams combined. So I'll roll with that. I will. It might be a little personal play as well. It's not on my card, but I might be a little personal play for tonight. All right, Carolina, Nashville. This line looks interesting. Carolina only minus 125 on the money line tonight. Nashville plus 115. Over-runners at 5.5. 65% of the public money riding the Canes, and 60% of the public money riding the under. I'm not surprised whatsoever. I'm going to take Carolina right off the bat on the small money line at minus 125. Canes money line minus 125. Full game under 5.5 at plus 105. The under is 41, 23, and 3. to the unders combined for these two teams, 41, 23, and 3. So give me the under 5.5. We'll keep that trend going. And the Canes on the money line at minus 125. All right, rapid fire. We got 4 minutes. We got 4 plays. Chicago, Minnesota, over-under set at 5.5. Minnesota minus 210 on the money line. Chicago plus 190. 80% of the public money on the Wild. Full game over 60% of the public money. The under, okay, the under between these two teams is crazy. The under is 37, 26, and 5 to the under. Some pretty heavy duty stats for the under for these two teams. But I want to go Minnesota puck line tonight, plus 120 and the full game over 5.5. I'm gonna take a chance at minus 105. All right. This could be like a 3-1 sort of game. It could be because the under is screaming at me. But I'm going to go with the rest of the 60% and take the over here tonight. So Wild puck line plus 120, full game over 5.5. All right, Dallas, Utah. Dallas minus 165 on the money line. Utah plus 150. Over-under here is that you can get 6 at plus 100 or minus 105. The 5.5 is around minus 135. Okay, the under is 35, 24, and 6. I'm on the under 6 here at minus 105. And, you got to keep rolling with the stars here. But that money line value is too much. I like Dallas in regulation tonight. The puck line at plus 140 is nice. I wish it was more towards plus 150, but I'll sprinkle a little bit on the puck line. I do like them in regulation, but I also like the full game under in this game as well. Like I said, 35, 24, and 6 to the under between these two teams here combined this season. So there you have it. Just a layoff game in general, but again, I go through every game and give you all my favorite leans for each game. So this is where I'm at with Dallas. So Dallas puck line. And or in regulation, and the full game under 6 is where I have for Dallas and Utah. All right, San Jose, Vancouver. All right, Vancouver minus 235 on the money line. San Jose plus 210. Over under here is at 6 at minus 105. You can drop down to 5.5 at minus 140. Okay, the puck line for Vancouver is plus 105. Not much value there. 75% of the public money on Vancouver, obviously. 55% of the public money on the over. This would be a nice same game parlay. Vancouver money line, full game over 5.5. That's a nice same game parlay that I like there. It gives you some plus money. But tonight I'm on the puck line for Vancouver, plus 105. I know it's not much value, but it's small money tonight for me, half a unit. And I like the full game over 5.5 tonight. I do. And if you're feeling a same game parlay, I like Vancouver money line and the over 5.5. You could probably get some decent odds there, some good plus value. I would say around plus 115 to as high as plus 120-ish, plus 125. Could be more. Shop around. But that's where I'm at this evening. Vancouver puck line, full game over 5.5. All right. I also like speaking of the Habs game, Habs Jackets, I like the first period over there as well. Anaheim, Vegas. All right. I'm not going to go crazy in this game, but, I'm leaning the unders 34 and 27, okay, to the under. So I'm going to go under 6.5. Under 6.5 at minus 110, and I'm also going to be leaning Vegas puck line at minus 120. So I'm not dropping minus 305 for that. So Vegas puck line, full game under 6.5. My free play tonight, ladies and gentlemen, my free client play for everybody this evening, and my best bet, we're going to give it to the entire world, is going to be the Pittsburgh Penguins, Philadelphia Flyers, first period over 1.5. Okay, we're going to go for a unit and a half on this. 1.5 units, 1.5 units, whatever you want to call it. It's a client play. It's my best bet for my YouTube subscribers, and it's a free play for all my viewers out there, those that have given me nonstop support day in, day out. I appreciate all of you. So let's cash out tonight. All right, let's rock and roll. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. No show tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday, day after Christmas. Have a wonderful time. Be safe out there. Spend quality times with your family and friends. And, hey, I love each and every one of you out there. Be good. Happy holidays. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care and good night.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them. Yeah. Baseball at every